Thank you all for joining us today. My name is Ray Hernandez. I have the honor and pleasure of being the president and CEO of the Partnership Lake Houston, and what a beautiful day it is here in our community. Sometimes the day's hot, sometimes it's raining. We're gonna just go ahead and take credit for the Chamber of Commerce Day here today, so it's a perfect day. But I want to thank you all for being here today. Just a personal aside and comment, and so. I think what we're doing here today is much more than a career closet. And you think about the life-changing work that Lone Star College does. And so I have the honor of attending 4 different institutions of higher education, but I think the most important one, that there was a time in my life that business calculus was a little bit challenging for me. And so I attended a community college in Central Texas, and I really believe because of the different approach that community colleges provide. It provides for those students, and like me, I think I'm a reflection of that success at some level, that I had that opportunity, and I don't know that I would continue my educational journey had I not had that. And so just wanted to say thank you to all of you, whether you're a friend, a supporter, a staff member, administration, the work that you're doing. I promise you, there's people throughout this community that are cheering you on and are very, very proud and honored to be able to say that we have this institution of higher education here in our community. So just wanted to say thank you. So now, on behalf of the board of directors, our members that we serve, our volunteers, we have ambassadors here in the room today. Wanted to say thank you again. We're talking a little bit earlier about attire and what folks dress, and maybe today's a little bit more casual, but there's certainly occasions to make a first impression, right? We only get that one opportunity to make that first impression, and really the elements that are here in the room provide that opportunity for students that maybe doesn't, not only economically, but maybe not have the skill set to have a fashion background and to understand, what's a more accepting and more appropriate. Fancy doesn't always have to come in bright colors, right? It can come in something that's a little bit more conservative and a little bit less pronounced. And so I look around the room, I was like, okay, is there a size 10 over there? And is it a Bostonian or Johnson & Murphy? What are we wearing today? And looking at that. But just wanted to say thank you for the work that you're doing. I do want to have, if we have ambassadors here, we want to have them introduce themselves. There is one person that I want to say thank you to and for being here today. He's always looking sharp, and it's our chair for the board of directors, James Alexander. James. We also have another board member, and he's tied to this institution. I learned today he has 2 offices. And so Dr. Chambers is also on our board. So we're now going to have Dr. Wells come up and share a few remarks.
Okay, thank you. I am Sherry Wells. I'm the Vice President for Student Success here at Lone Star College-Kingwood. And I am standing in stead for Dr. Melissa Gonzalez, our president today, who is incredibly sad, sincerely, that she could not be here. This was actually her brainchild, the whole Career and Transfer Center from the beginning, and they were discussing this career closet build-out before I even got here a year ago. But unfortunately, when the chancellor tells you have to be somewhere else, you have to be somewhere else. And so I offered to go in her stead, but they wanted her instead of me. So I appreciate you letting me represent here. I just wanted to say that I really do appreciate the partnerships. I appreciate the relationship that Crystal has had with a lot of our partners, the Container Store, HEBs, and HEB support. I know, even when you see the devastating floods, you always see the HEB trucks. Right? And so HEB not only serves our community, but the state as so well, and we really appreciate that. I echo what Ray said in that I think that we make a difference in lives, and I think that that's what makes us such great partners, just because I think HEB does that as well. And so we were just thrilled to be able to partner with this, and we do have a an area in our care center for everyday need clothes, but students need to be able to present themselves well, and sometimes you don't have that opportunity. And I'm just floored when I come in here at some of the things. I mean, I see things and I'm like, oh, I get all excited. So we are so thrilled that you were able to join us today. We really appreciate our partnership with Lake Houston and all of the support that we get there, and looking forward to more support in the future. I'm not going to ask everybody to introduce themselves, but a lot of these other folks are Lone Star College folks, and so be sure to shake hands, and we are here to serve you if there's anything we can do to help you. So, and thanks again for taking time to come today. We're so excited to showcase this fabulous thing, and kudos to our manager, Crystal, for helping. She and Cynthia worked really, really hard on this. So, and I don't think Cynthia ever introduced herself, so I want to make sure that she gets that recognition as well. Thank you.
All right, I wrote something down because I get all like, So, okay, good afternoon, everyone. I'm Cynthia Perez from your Kingwood HEB stores. I'm the area community coordinator. I get to do cool projects like this, go out and just visit the community that spends their time with us at the store, so we want to spend some time back with you. First of all, thank you so much for inviting me here today. It's pretty amazing to see something that started as a simple idea grow into this, a project that's going to make such a difference for these students. When Crystal first shared this with me, I didn't think twice about it. I was like, oh yeah, HEB needs to be here, because what we love to do is help our community and help students show up prepared, confident, and ready to shine. Now, most of you probably know HEB for our fresh produce, our warm buttery tortillas, or maybe even our famous brisket queso, which if you hadn't tried it yet, we're going to talk later. But what really makes HEB special is our love for our communities. So when we put out word about needing clothes and help to grow this closet, the community showed up big time. We had to turn some donations away. I mean, we filled this up. I was even surprised. I think we ended up having to rent a truck to bring everything in that was donated. And today we get to see the results. This is more than just clothing for these students. It's confidence, opportunity, and a brighter future. On behalf of everyone at HEB, Thank you, Lone Star Kingwood College, for letting us be a small part of something with such a big impact. We're so grateful to be here, and we can't wait to see all the amazing things that students do. Thank you.
Well, I am ecstatic. I mean, ecstatic that we have reached this milestone. I've only been here a little less than 2 years. I think 2 years make 2 days from now. It'll be 2 years that I've been here at Lone Star Kingwood campus. And I have to say, execution is what Lone Star Kingwood does best. We strive to execute. Ideas are just ideas if they're not executed. And when me and the president got together with Dr. Lucio, who's no longer with us, we began to just look at the little space we had in the storage closet. Before we leave, you have to see the beginning space. Very little, very small, and the students were still trying to use it, although it was tight. They're amening me. Although it was tight and miniature and not luxurious, they were still happy for it. And as I spoke with Dr. Gonzalez, I said, do you think we can find a way to even build it out or just fix it up? And she was like, I don't know, but we can figure it out. And all I can tell you is when I ran into Cynthia at the career fair that we had the year I began, she was immediately excited. She was immediately like, take me up there. No, we're not going to just talk about it. Take me upstairs. Let me see what you're talking about. And when I showed her, she was like, give me all the details. Tell me what we can do. Tell me your vision. Tell me what you need. Before we even began talking about money, she wanted the vision. She didn't even want to talk about how much this was going to cost. And we continue to ask, how much is it going to cost? What's our budget? Don't worry about it. She said, let's just talk about the vision. What do the students need? I said, well, our students need more than just casual clothing. They need something for job interviews, internships, class presentations. I had a student come by 10 minutes before this began, and she said, my teacher sent me here to get clothes. I said, you can give me an hour after this. We can go through and we can find you something for a class presentation. That's what we do here at Lone Star. I mean, all I can tell you is Dr. Wells has, when things got slow and slowed down, she came in as a force and made sure what this project you see today was executed. So when I say we execute. Our students, I made sure we had two of my representative students here today, because you guys, without them, this is what we're doing it for. It's not for us. We're gathered in their purpose with what they need for their educational services. I come from the university background, and you wasn't able to get this type of connection with the students as much as you can in the community colleges. And so I am more than grateful to be a servant. I'm grateful for HEB. I'm grateful for the Container Store. Thank you, Christy. Christy gave us 60% off on the things you see here today from the Container Store. So I will never forget when she came and she worked tirelessly with me to make sure that we had the vision right. So I'm humbled, I'm appreciative, because I couldn't have done it without the people behind me. I couldn't have done it without the students who needed it. And I thank you for your support. And Dr. Gonzalez, she's not here, but this couldn't have happened without her giving me the opportunity. Thank you all.
All right, ready?